What's up, you two? Welcome back to the Knicks Cave. I'm Jan, the Knicks fan, your host, and let's get right into it. But before we go any further, don't forget to hit that like button. Don't forget to subscribe, leave a comment. You want to know when the next video going to drop? Hit that notification bell. Let's get into this game. The New York Knicks destroyed the Phoenix Suns, and I mean it was satisfying to see the Knicks come out and play the way they did after dropping that game to the Utah Jazz, a team that's below 500. When the Knicks was before that game, he was 11-0 against teams that were under 500, or let's just say bad teams. To come out and get this victory, not only did it feel good because it was a revenge game from the last time we played Phoenix, and Devin Booker hit that late three to end our game in our home, in our house, and just to knock the smiles off of every Knicks fan because we just knew we had that game. We didn't think Devin was going to make that game. We thought it was going to be a repeat of the same thing that just happened in the game before with Miami Heat when um, Jimmy Butler tried to hit that three and it didn't go down. But in this game, Devin Booker got it off. It went down. Yes, so revenge. But when I say revenge, I mean revenge against Kevin Durant. Do y'all know we haven't beaten Kevin Durant since 2013? That's 10 years that we haven't beaten this man, no matter what team he played on, whether it was OKC, Golden State, the Brooklyn Nets. Yeah, yeah. And the funny thing about it, my boy, I'm gonna mention you. I'm gonna throw your name out there. Odie, Artie. I call him Odie, but it's Artie. He was a Brooklyn Net fan. I'm not saying I'm not a Brooklyn Net fan, but I put the Knicks over the Brooklyn Nets. And whenever we would bet against each other because they had Kevin Durant, and that's the only reason he was a Brooklyn Net fan. So I'm gonna add that in because a lot of people, a lot of basketball, so-called basketball fans, they really don't be fans of the individual team. They be fans of individual players, or they just want to be a fan of a stacked team. How you think Golden State Warriors got so many fans? Before Steph Curry, people wasn't rocking that hard with Golden State. I'm not saying they didn't have fans, but they didn't have the followings nationally like they have right now. But let's jump back into this game. The New York Knicks destroying the Phoenix Suns 139 to 122. And we're going to talk about each quarter and how the Knicks prevail. And then we're going to get into the man of the hour. You heard what I said, the man of the hour, Jalen Brunson. So for right now, sit back for the next couple of hours. We can enjoy this success, this win of the New York Knicks without anybody asking what's wrong with the New York Knicks, without Charles Barkley or Shaquille O'Neal or Kenny Smith talking about who the Knicks need. Because tonight, well, last night was a game that the New York Knicks can hang their hat on. Matter of fact, it was a game to say could point us in the right direction going down further in the season. Now let's get into this game from first quarter to the fourth quarter. The first quarter, the Knicks shot 58%, 54%, and it was going back and forth with the Phoenix Suns. And like I said, I didn't think the Knicks have a chance because of the personnel, Bradley Beal, Devin Booker, and Kevin Durant. Well, Bradley Beal got hurt in the first 4 minutes on making his debut against the New York Knicks. He had a setback and he went back into the locker only not to return. And one could say that that played a part. And this one going to say hell no because Jalen Brunson was spectacular. As I said throughout the quarters, but the first quarter 31 to 30, the Knicks outscored the Suns. Then the 32 to 38, the Suns outscored us in that second quarter. But the third quarter, where it all started taking place, where Jalen Brunson had 19 points and just said, you know what, this is my game. And he just took it over. That's right. The Knicks took over the game in the second half, coming out of the second half, something that we're not used to coming out of that third quarter. And in a way, it kind of looked like an old game because the Knicks fell behind 10, 12 points before making that 22-point turnaround and Jalen Brunson just doing his thing. But what kept the game flowing was the fourth quarter when the Knicks bench came out. That well, I can't really say the bench because it was a combination of Grimes and Barrett that kept the flow flowing. That kept, if you want to say river, whatever you want to call it, but they kept the game flowing. Barrett getting to the rim, getting to the foul line, constantly getting fouled. If he wasn't getting fouled, making the correct pass to my man Quentin Grimes, who was not scared tonight, lighting it up from downtown. You heard what I said. I'll get to their stats individually in a minute, but you got to admit this was a game for the ages when it comes to the New York Knicks. I'm pretty sure nobody gave us a chance. If you looked at the betting, nobody gave the Knicks a chance to win this game. I know the Knicks faithful did, But let's be real and let's be honest, because I already said it. The personnel had me worried. Let's say it again. The personnel had me worried, and being that we didn't beat that one of them personnel in such a long time, it really did have me worried. I can't stress enough. But let's jump over to how this game stats went. Comparing Knicks to the Phoenix Suns, field goal percentage. The Knicks wasn't bad. We shot 59%. We actually outpaced the Phoenix Suns. Let's move this mic over just a little. When it came to 3-point, the Knicks was terrific, going 17 from 29, hitting 58% of their 3-pointers compared to the Suns' 39%. Free throw lines, we got there frequently. And tonight we had a damn good night. We had a damn good night, making 24 of 28 free throw lines, going 85% from there. 28 assists compared to their 30 assists, 38 rebounds, so they're 33, 9 offensive coming on the offensive rebound. 9 steals. Jalen Brunson had 5 of those steals alone, a career high. Like I said, we're going to talk about Brunson in a minute, but right now, let's get through the game and how good it was. It was a good victory. Yo, it was a good victory. You can tell the way I'm changing my voice, how excited I am. But yeah, it was a good victory. 5 blocks, 11 turnovers. And that's a key thing right there. 11 turnovers. The Knicks took care of the basketballs tonight. And that's an important thing. If we want to go on and beating teams like the Phoenix Suns, we got to take care of the basketball, and we got to put the other team in a position where they return the ball over and get points off them turnovers. So the Knicks, they did a hell of a job tonight in playing the Phoenix Suns, but the Knicks also exposed the Phoenix Suns, letting them know that they don't have the depth, you know what I'm saying, really to deal with the big teams. And the reason I say that, because if you look around the league or these so-called experts, they wouldn't consider the Knicks to really be one of them elite teams. But you seen what we came and did to the Phoenix. Even in the game that Phoenix won, you know what I'm saying, they had to beat us on a miracle shot, you know what I'm saying? And a couple of our players had off nights. Tonight, we kind of did it collectively. Jalen Brunson chipped in 21 points. Randall, 23, 24 points, if I'm correct. Like I said, I'm going to get to the exact stats in a minute. But like I said, 50 points from our future Hall of Famer. From our future Hall of Famer. Like I said, let's go to Kevin Durant before I get to the stats.
Hall of Fame player by the end of his career, the way he playing up there. So if he keep this up, he on great pace to do that. But they all support him. They put in sets for him. They run plays for him. When he gets hot, they continue to get him the ball.
I agree with you, Kev.
So tonight was one of those nights for him. He made 9 for 9 from the 3. Missed 2 free throws, but 9 for 9 from the 3,
Now, Jalen Brunson, what can I say? If this guy don't make it to the All-Star game this year, I don't know what to say about the NBA's voting or the public, because this guy, this is the best point guard, I'm going to say it, that the Knicks had in their history. And I know you want to go back to Frazier and you want to talk about all the greats, Stephon Marbury and whatever. What this guy is doing for the New York Knicks, we have not seen the likes of, like I said, since Frazier, against Monroe, against all the greats, the Knicks great. Right now, I'm going to say Jalen Brunson can go down as the greatest New York Knicks player in Knicks history. If he finishes his career here, I guarantee you he will surpass so many of our greats that it would leave people head turning. And if this man can win a championship for the New York Knicks, if Jalen Brunson can bring a championship to New York City, this man will be a basketball god. You heard what I said. He will be a basketball guard, a legend among legends. That's right. I will put him. If he can win a championship in New York, I would say he not say ability wise, no, but I'm going to put him on the top of Kobe Bryant. Now I'll leave Michael Jordan there, and yes, I'm a big LeBron James fan. For right now, LeBron James is right there. But if if my man Jalen Brunson can bring a championship to the New York Knicks, to the city of New York, I don't care what nobody say. He would be the best player in the Knicks history since since whoever. There wouldn't be no other player you could compare him to. Somebody would have to come after Jalen Brunson and knock all his accolades and his records or whatever he's going to have when he ends his career with the New York Knicks. Somebody would come after, have to come afterwards and be the best ever New York Knicks basketball player. If Jalen Brunson can get us a championship, I'm telling you, the man had 50 points, 6 rebounds. And this is what I like about last night game. He had 9 assists. I keep saying it in every video. I want to see this man assist rate rise. He had 9 assists last night, 5 steals. You know what I'm saying? This kid, I know he's 27, but he's a kid to me. This man was doing his thing last night. After the last game at the Utah, after them 4 games of only going 3 for 21 from downtown, the man wasn't afraid to let it go. 9 for 9, 12 for 12 in the second half, not missing the basket. When we talk about 9 for 9 from downtown, there's only 3 other players did that in the NBA. 2 of them happen to be on the New York Knicks. You know what I'm saying? Latrell Sprewell. The other one was goddamn, what's that goddamn Gordon? You know what I'm saying? Jalen Brunson did some, you know, I know I don't like the curse, but I almost said it, but he did some things that no other Knicks player did but Latrell Sprewell. So I'm going to say it again. If Jalen Brunson bring the New York Knicks a championship, this would be the best player, the best point guard, the best whatever you want to call him on the New York Knicks. He could be the best coach, the best assistant. If he get us a championship, oh God, you know what I'm saying? If he can break that curse, if he can break that curse, that's all I'm saying. If he can get us, the man plays better than any point guard we had. I mean, I would like him to have more assists. Marbury, nah, you can't compare to this kid. Charlie Ward makes me laugh when I think about comparing him to Jalen Brunson. Should I go on Chris Duhon? Should I go on Nate Robinson? Was very entertaining to watch, but he was not Jalen Brunson. And I know this video probably going on a little longer than usual, but God damn it, this man deserved to be an all-star this year from this game alone. And I know it's going to be plenty more. I know it's going to be plenty more. And I'm not going to jinx him and talk about the only thing that can stop him because we know the only thing that can stop him. So we're not even going to mention it. But this man could go down to be the greatest player in New York Knicks basketball history. Tell me what y'all think in the comments. And with that being said, ladies and gentlemen, I want everybody stay safe, stay healthy. God bless and peace.